So I'm down to watch this TFH footage from CEO. I think we should probably start with this. Hey, these two fucking characters. All right, so in my experiences playing online so far, I've basically only fought these two characters. Then the other character in the top 8 I know is my character, which is the character I'm playing. So, you know, all right, I can get about it. She's about the bark, yeah. So from what I gather, by the way, this character, like, her overhead options, that one right there, it seems very strong to me. The low option is really like the yo-yo thing she shoots out or whatever with the dog. It looks like a yo-yo. She shoots the dog out. That shit seems good. And whatever that jumping heavy is seems very good. The dog, both of these characters seem messed up to me. When the big, oh my god. I want to see how someone else handles this, because from my perspective, when I fought this character, I had a bad time. You know what? I should late push block more. Just saying. So you know what, chat room? I talk about learning from watching a lot. The one thing I saw right away that I should probably do more is late push block these jump normals so that the pressure is not quite as bad. I kind of just push block early against them, but like I think late push block. Let me show you guys what I mean. You notice how at the very end of this jump in, the opponent push blocks here, waiting till the end. I think I should do that more to late push block so that my opponent doesn't always know the timing that I'm going to do it at. That's probably a good idea. I got to do that more. Yeah, the dog stays out for a certain amount of time, right? The big dog. The little ones are separate summons, correct? Like they're two individual ones. Yeah, this is from CEO, so this is an older tournament. It's not quite the same build, so we're not going to be looking at this like for the specifics, but it's just to get general ideas. Yeah, late push block again. I got to do that. Late push block for sure. Although the characters don't seem that different from me, because I think I've seen this footage before. Well, got this. Oh no, that jump move's fucked up, by the way. There's 4 different dogs. Can you tell them apart just by looking at them? Like, is there something about them that's different visually, or is it just like, oh, they are different? Like the one in the front has the big eyes. The one in the back looks like sad. Maybe the dog is sad because the character's getting hit. This character seems fucked up. So, Paprika, I think, is like this character. Pap is like one of those characters that when I'm fighting against them, I see the light. There's so many things about this character that I'm like, damn, that's good. Like, so the item toss, it seems, first of all, very effective at making it so that you can't just like disrespect this character's options, right? The second thing is the jump normals are fucked up, right? Both of these characters, for sure. The roll is mad good. And the stagger on the target combo seems annoying. That overhead is also... I feel like I blocked it a lot more after the first few times, but that shit, it goes so far. There's dogs that hit mids, dogs that growl and hit low, and dogs that hit high. Okay. I'll probably have to mess with this character a bit to mess with all 3 of them to see which is which. It's hard... The thing is, it's very hard when you're in the defensive position here where this character's like air dashing at you, or like this character, like the big dog's out and everything. It's really hard for me to tell which is which. But that's probably something that just comes with playing over time, I'm guessing. Yeah, this is an alpaca and a sheep. These are 2 different things. The big dog has a counter, a normal attack, and a suplex. Yeah, the suplex is a command throw, right? Or some kind of throw. I'm assuming you can't tech it because it's like a summon. That'd be weird to tech a throw from a summon. Okay, so I think all 3 dogs are on the screen, right? So the flying dog does overheads, and then the low dog is the yo-yo thing that she does, right? And the jump normal. Is that how this works? So the 4th dog is the big dog then, correct? Wow, block on the overhead? Oh no. Okay, that makes sense. The big eye dog is like Oleander's book. It's just part of her normals. Okay, cool. I'll keep that in mind. So I now, okay, that makes sense. I have a good idea. The thing about watching footage is, compared to playing, is when you're not playing, you're not fighting for your fucking life out there. So you can actually look at the screen and see what's happening instead of just like trying to not die. And I can actually read chat, which is much more useful. That indicator is not normally there, is it, on the item? My mic is crackling a little bit. Does everybody else hear crackling? No. Okay. So maybe it's an issue with your audio. I know sometimes. Wow, that was fucked up. Damn. It's not fucked up if Ken Tubo to drop the big fiver. Thanks very much. If your mic, if you hear crackling on Twitch, sometimes when you have it at super low, that happens to me. This mix-up was fucked up, by the way. Look at this. Knockdown, air dash over, high dog. So this is an overhead, right? I mean, yeah, you have to block this cross of overhead, right? You block the character, but you have to block it cross up overhead, I'm guessing. Damn it, I'm guessing that's a big hundo. Holy shit. Thanks very much. Sweet Jesus. There's an indicator on fruits still. God damn, thanks for the money, everybody. Don't tell my roommates. I think they might buy me dinner because it's my birthday. And if they found out you guys gifted me a bunch of money, like, shh, hey, keep it down. Don't tell them. Damn, that was good. Yeah, you can drop a Twitch clip. What you got? If you got something relevant that we need to take a look at, let me know. Do the dogs always go away when she gets hit? I noticed that two of the dogs... There was 2 dogs on screen before, now there's only 1. I'm guessing it's because she got hit. Yeah, that command throw... You know, I teched that command throw a lot yesterday, which is bad, in case you didn't know. You don't want to tech a command throw. I teched it a lot, though. Thanks, AJ. I appreciate it. They don't go away unless you hit them twice or you block them. Interesting. So they have two actions also, is that correct? They can do 2 actions before they have to go away? Yeah, so she has to use the magic to summon them, right? So if you crowd the character, she doesn't build magic to summon the dogs, is that correct? Big Dog has 3. Yeah, Big Dog has 3 actions. The other 2 dogs have 2, right? I'm trying to look at what the activate... Wow, there is actually... I wanted to see what the activation time looked like on the overhead. And in this case, right, when the overhead gets activated, I mean, it's pretty instant, right? That overhead dog, like, there's not really a big indicator here that the big dog or the overhead dog went, right? Like, what was the indicator? It flat... Like, it's chilling. She recovers. She crouches. The dog is going. It's red. The red flash, and then it flies. It's pretty fast. The mid dog is 1 magic. The mid dog is the one that gives her the... That's not that one. That's the overhead dog. We haven't seen the other dog a lot then, right? Because this is the one that just... Okay, now that's the low dog, correct? You can go frame by frame on YouTube by using the blank and blank keys. You're living in a world where the thing you did 5 seconds ago on stream is told to you that you can do by the stream chat. In this world, you have no idea why it's being mentioned to you right after you did it. Is it because you just did it that they mentioned it to you? Or is it deja vu? I'm not sure, and no lazy farmer can convince me either way. Yeah, I did that like 5 seconds before you mentioned that. I appreciate you letting me know, though. I've been doing match analysis for like 4 years, and in that time, I've always known that you can do that. And I did it on the stream like 5 seconds before you said that. But I think you were being genuine and trying to tell me that I can do it, so I'll say thanks. I was going frame by frame, yeah. I just did it on the dog summon right before that. Yeah, that's what cracked me up. I can't tell if I'm being trolled or if it was genuine. So I'm just gonna say thanks because I assume it was genuine. Spacebar lets me pause the video. Wait. What the fuck? Since when? Yeah, it just confused me. You know, as a streamer, you can't tell. It's hard to know if someone is being, like, is trolling you to mess with you because it was a sub. So I assume he was being genuine. And he was just trying to give me some advice. So I appreciate it. And I appreciate Hoodchild dropping the big sub. What up? I just assume he was being genuine. Okay. Yeah. See, it was somebody being genuine. Yeah. You know what's funny about being a streamer though is like the timing of it was so, like. It's just so funny because I just did it, right? And then right after you came in and were like, hey, did you know that you... Like, so the timing is so funny. And a lot of the times people will, you know, the joke is like, you know, right when I do something on stream, people tells me, hey, did you know you can do this right after? The reason I hit spacebar like that is because that's how I hit spacebar when I'm playing Runeterra and I'm skipping my turns. Yeah, maybe mobile's behind too, that's true. I assumed he was being genuine. I didn't think you were trying to be a jerk. And even if you were, it's still pretty funny. I appreciate you giving me the heads up. It seems like the extension off of that is pretty strong, especially in the corner, huh? Because you can loop multiple supers. Okay. One thing I've noticed about this item toss, by the way, is from my experiences dealing with item toss into teleport, this shit was hella fucking plus, actually. Which is pretty surprising to me. This maybe looks like it wasn't. But it was pretty surprising to me how there was a few times where this character did item toss into teleport. And I tried to mash jab, and my jab just never came out because they were so plus that I didn't even have time. It's like so weird. Yeah, spacebar ends your turn in Runeterra. That's what I use. Clipped what? What'd you miss? The flower pot is the one that's super plus. In my experience, I try to hit buttons after almost every item, and they almost all felt plus to me. One thing about this game that I didn't expect, right? So coming from Skullgirls, when I played this game, I thought the IPS was going to make it so that, I see. So he is fuzzing, or he's trying to like react to the flash with overhead here. But if there's the red flash, can't it be the low also? Like, you know, like there's a stand block here just in case it's the overhead. But can't the red flash also mean the low dog is going to come out here? The digger isn't a low. Oh, wait, so neither of these two are the low dogs? Shit, am I tripping? I thought that the little one that's not happy was the low dog. So then I haven't seen what the low dog looks like yet, huh? Yeah, you can't hit any lights because of the items. That shit is cheap. The one that's pissed is the low. Okay. So it's neither of these two. It's not any of the dogs currently on the screen. Nice. That was a really good push block. Yeah, so I've realized that Palm's low is strong because it goes really far, and she gets the little pickup off there, and then she just gets to do like whatever her jump setup is after. That seems pretty good. That right there, that low move seems really strong. That plus the... Okay, so this is something that I was struggling with when defending against this character. I need to watch out to see which dog is on the screen so I don't get hit by shit like this sweep into this dive bomb. God, that looks tight to block. Sweep into the dive bomb. I gotta watch out for that more. Okay. I have a better idea now about what the character does. Yeah, this stage definitely looks like a Dragon Ball stage. It looks like where Goku and Vegeta fought. Yeah, Paprika is like Faust in that this character has random item toss, and then The main thing from what I can tell about this character is random item toss to set up teleports and other stuff seems strong. A lot like Faust with item toss, right, and teleports. And then also having really strong jump buttons and the roll for plus frames and then the stagger on the target combo. Like, seems like a pretty strong offensive character. So, like, unlike Faust, a little less focused on spacing and a little bit more focused on using the item toss to set up strong offense with command throw, which he can do too, I guess, right? Command throw and teleport. Wow, that was sick. What the fuck? Bro, I was gonna say, if you don't tech that throw. 6 CCCC, is that the t-shirt? Yeah, this is an old tournament, so I assume, you know, a lot of the people playing this are a lot less clean than they are now. But, I mean, it's top 4 of CEO. Thanks, Super Mugen, I appreciate it. It's a t-shirt? Yeah. Dead. Okay. So the next match, it has the character that I wanted to watch in it. So it's got Tian in it, so I really wanted to watch this. Versus Arizona. And I played this yesterday, obviously for a little while. The main thing that I feel like about my character that I don't understand is install pressure. I think I feel a lot better about how my character is supposed to press with heavy into fly, and because it's plus, and also more firecracker is something I'm supposed to use. So the next time I play, I'm gonna lab some using firecracker a bit more and comboing off of it. It's something that I need in my life. Because it seems strong for my character. So I'm going to lab that. Oh, this is a button check. I'm going to lab that and try to come up with some better options. Crayon Cup for this game? Is that the name of a circuit or something? I haven't seen it, no. I just watched whatever I found on YouTube, so. I'm sure that the online tournaments are great. Alright, that wasn't so fancy, it wasn't so bad. I'm assuming a lot of the combos in this version are a lot different than what they are now. Yeah, that was fly HH into the Corsica forward light. Jesus. One thing I've realized, by the way, about my pressure, so I was doing this yesterday, and this is something I realized about this character. Something that's really strong is jump button, air dash button. So I tried not to use my air dash actually that much when I was jumping. I tried a lot of the times to just do jump button into air dash because I realized that double overhead like that is particularly dangerous, and then you just don't have to do it too. You can just jump and then like run up and throw or something else. Yeah, okay, this is cool. So I should probably be doing in my combos, it seems like, at least in this route, or in this route that I'm seeing here, even if you don't do the grounded version of the core circle forward medium into the fly, doing it in the air seems to extend your damage quite a bit, right? Yeah, that's exactly what I was doing. Dive kick, medium version, fly, fly, H. Yeah, okay. So I should just do that on online strings, airborne strings anyway, right? Because it just seems like it adds lots of damage. It gives you extra H's in the air. It uses the Skullgirl's engine. You see that this character too is like the air pressure of this character is so scary that Atlas is just doing like 6A over and over in mid range, and like it's like why? It's because fucking this character's air dash is so incredibly fast. You have to like preemptively try to beat it. Wake up back throw. Oh, missed. Yeah, these combos are interesting because I don't think that these are necessarily accurate and like high damaging compared to the combos we see now. It's also an older build, right? So I'm sure a lot of things have changed. But the way the pressure works is really similar to what it is now. The names are swapped. Oh, really? Okay. That shit is cheap. You gotta use way more jump M. That's something I was doing a lot yesterday was jump M, air dash M. That's interesting. I gotta mess with the install pressure a bit. I'm gonna try Oleander next time I play too. That's the other character I think I'm interested in trying. Yeah, I know that this character has been nerfed since then. Tian has been changed a few times, right? But this character still seems good. I don't know exactly what's been changed at all. It doesn't apply to me, so I don't really care. Because I never played the old version of this character. I never will. I'm only playing the current version, so I don't really care what. you know, has changed that much. I just care like what she can do now. I love this drop kick, by the way. If I was ever going to play this character, I would play Arizona just because of the drop kick super. I think it's time. Yeah, I'm gonna try Oleander. She seems interesting. I think Tian is a really fun character, but everybody's playing this character. So, as a, you know, I'm not playing this game to win Evo, right? Like I'm not, you know, I'm playing this game for fun. And as a streamer, I see that every other streamer is playing Tian, right? Like I look, Justin's playing Tian, Cloud's playing Tian, like Tove's playing Tian. Like every stream I tune into, every single person's playing Tian. I look on Twitter, everybody's playing Tian. So I'm like, all right, I should probably play a different character just because everybody else is playing this character to make it more interesting for everybody else. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, you know, it's the same thing that happened in uni. I was going to play Phonon, but like when I went to learn the game, like Flo was playing that character, Punk was playing that character, someone else playing that character, and I was like, I should just play someone else to make it fun for the stream so that they're all not watching the same goddamn character. No, it's not about standing out. It's so that, like, you know, if you are watching anybody else on stream or whatever, like, you're watching the same goddamn character over and over. It's like, well, so I'm going to try someone else just for that, I think. Yeah, I guess there's also not that many characters in general, right? So that makes sense. This character 2C is way better than I realized, by the way. My Tianho's, like, 2C is really strong. It's a really good move. I didn't appreciate how big the hitbox is on it and how far it reaches. Yeah, I guess I should spend maybe more magic doing dive kicks and combos. It seems like it's a free extension, right? Oh. Well, it's not about... The only reason I would switch is that it's not because I am like some hipster or something. There's only 6 characters in the game. It's just to make it more interesting for viewers if they're watching other people, that they don't want to watch, you know, everybody that is streaming the game that's new is playing the exact same character, learning the exact same way. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I worry about. Not that the character's not good or anything. It's just that I don't want everybody's experience to be the same. Everybody else who's learning the game is playing the exact same characters. It's like, oh. So I was just thinking about it. I haven't decided. Yeah, I know David's playing Velvet because he likes zoner characters and grapplers. There's not really a really grappler option. So these combos are interesting. I don't know. So one thing is the double super with this character. I don't know when it's good. By the way, I can't tell if you're supposed to. It seems like you're supposed to use it early in the combo for the install. And also because the level 1 super gives you a hard knockdown, it seems worthwhile to just spend the super regularly and not worry about getting to level 2 that often. As good as the install is, it maybe is only worth it if you have meter to spare. Wow, I'm surprised that hit. Dude, I gotta use standing medium a lot more, huh? I use it a lot. Standing medium and 2C are like the buttons I'm hitting all the time. Standing medium, crouching heavy. That shit is strong. I gotta use those buttons even more though, I think. Oh no. Do it before the juggle meter gets full. Then after the knockdown, you can do heavy chip or mix them. Yeah, I gotta mess with it a little bit more. I know that like jump A is like an instant overhead or whatever, but I gotta mess with that character a bit more. I haven't tried any install stuff. I never use it in a match because I don't know what the fuck it does. Man, you know, it's funny watching other characters, realizing how much faster their 6Ps are, or 6As, than Tian's. It's probably a good choice. Damn, that is so far. This character is good. It seems like maybe activating and then not finishing the combo is okay, just because you gain access to the pressure, and that's maybe better than trying to like extend some combo with it. This shit is strong. I was doing the same thing yesterday, right? It was medium, heavy, fly, medium, heavy, fly. That stuff seems like really strong pressure. And then mixing in like medium or heavy into 4D to get the magic for the cross-up. That shit seems good. Thanks, Danacor. I appreciate it. This character is very fast. Yeah, Tian is extremely fast and a really fun character as well. Oh, that's a drop. That sucks. Jump M, air dash M is so strong. I'm glad that that's something that I was using a lot yesterday. Like, just watching it, the tail of her, you know, air dash H is like the obvious, like, thing you want to do all the time, but like jump M has such a great horizontal hitbox, and then air dashing it into another one for like the double overhead seems so strong. Yeah, I can see. Without magic, you have no magic headbutt, the armored headbutt to beat stuff, right? So that makes sense as to why people struggle until you have magic with Arizona, which you need to land the lassos for magic, right? So I guess the plan against this character is to probably smother Arizona so that they don't get to use the lassos to build magic. That seems about right. Like, you know, I'm cool seeing some more modern footage for this game. I don't know how much more modern the Frosty Fausting stuff is. Like, I don't know if the build is drastically different from this, or is it closer to the current build, or... I'm not sure. Jesus.
Happy birthday,
What the fuck, man? That's so fucking wild to me. Holy shit. Thanks very much, Hassers. What are you guys all doing? Thanks, Hassers, and thanks everybody who's dropped some subs today. Dropped some donations. I don't usually get a lot of donations, so I'm really, really thankful. If you need this money back, you let me know. Because you guys are a little too generous for your own good. Jesus, man. Y'all motherfuckers are too nice. Thanks very much. What am I going to spend my hard-earned money on? Capcom costumes? Oh! That was tight into the cinnamon roll. You know, I was thinking about that the other day when looking at stuff I wanted to buy in other games. I was like, man, there's so many cool things to think about buying. And I was like thinking about fighting games. I was like, there's so much less stuff, you know? I guess just spending 4D to extending combo, or sorry, 3D to extending combos is maybe just worth it, huh? It just gives you an extra rep of whatever you're doing, so it might be worth more. I don't play ads, and the first thing I say after the donation is I can refund. Dude, the thing about ads is, like, people have said I'm really bad about... Oh my god, that mix-up was so fucked up. This character, when you get moving with this character, it's actually so fucked up how fast she is, right? Because you just, like, fly in, you do your M, fly, one light into the low. It's, like, so hard to tell how many overheads or lows they're gonna be. This character is mad quick. You realize that as you play the character more and more, you're like, god damn, I am just fucking mixing people. You just move so fucking fast. Yeah, so in my case, right, like, I don't run a lot of ads, and people tell me, hey, you should do the thing where you automatically runs ads every X amount of time. I don't want to do that because if I'm in some, you know, I'm discussing something like this match, and then all of a sudden ads just start playing, that feels bad, right? Yeah, that jumping M is so good. I gotta use more air dash M too. I generally only use jumping M when I'm like you know, as like a neutral tool, and I'm like jumping and air dashing with it and stuff. I should air dash forward with it a bit more too. It seems like it's faster than jumping H, so it might be worth it. And worth that big 20 bucks.
For your birthday. Have a good one.
That will go directly to buying coffee. I have some coffee. I need to go. I'm like out of coffee actually, so I'm gonna go pick some up. No, that could have been a punish, right? Damn, that could have been Ringe gifting the big $5. Holy shit! Thanks, man. I appreciate you. If you guys didn't wish Ringe a big happy birthday, let him know. Fellow DM, hello, fellow DM. This could have been a punish here, right? Oh, maybe the flower hitting twice made it hard. I'm not sure. I guess maybe that's what happened. What happened with Sinrin dropping the big Twitch Prime. What up, what up? So yeah, buying from local roasters is great. If you find something that you like locally, it's probably better to support them than just buy other stuff, right? Dude, the air dash is so fast. It makes it so hard to commit the buttons on the ground against this character because you're so scared of the air dash. So you just start committing to 6P randomly, and then you just get whip punished by like 5M into whatever. I always say 6P. This game, forever, I'm going to be saying 6P. I got to get it in my head it's 6A. 6A. This game is ABC, right? They don't use light, medium, heavy. Is there a link or an exclamation point to the Steve my arm moment? I don't think so, but if you type in @Sajam Steve my arm on Twitter or something, you'll probably find it. That round star button, is that 5B? This round star button, you can't get away from it. This shit is dangerous. Look at this shit. First of all, that ain't right. Ain't nothing right about this neck. Why is this neck reaching through space and time, bro? What the fuck is going on here? It's disjointed from the rest of the body. Fuck this move. Fuck that move. I actually have no idea what animals are dudes and what animals are not in this game. I have no idea. I just call everybody she, I feel like. Oh, the cinnamon roll. Damn, a cinnamon roll sounds good. Some icing on top. They're all female? Oh, so I was right. I feel like I call all them girls. Fred is male? Oh, that's the dude with the from the book, yeah. They're gonna have to add Beowulf, and he's gonna be an actual wolf, and it'll be the first guy. That knockdown's really weird. It's so fast. I don't really know. You can't like neutral jump and set up a meaty or whatever. So I'm not really sure what. I guess you just do walk up throw or walk up air dash, I guess. I don't really know what the pressure is after the super. It seems like about the same as it is now. Palm's dogs are named Rough, Tough, Wolf, and something else. Oh my god. Yeah, you know, I'm on the right track with my pressure with this character so far. I'm on the right track. My combos, they're getting there. They're getting a little better. And I'm on the right track of what I'm supposed to do offensively. Primarily, I need to figure out defensively what I'm supposed to do with every character. So that's the next thing. I'm on the right track with what I'm supposed to do. The more I watch this, the more I feel confident about it. And confident about Pisquin dropping the big Twitch Prime. Thanks very much. Wow, that was fucked up. You can't just burst out in this game. There's no like bursts in the game for like, you know, getting out of combos or whatever. You just tech and you can like fall out, right? And fall out of D-biddly Bob. What's good? I'll be big chillin'. Thanks very much. Yeah, so you just go for the air throw there, and then you end, and then you have a bunch of dive kick pressure after, right? That's how you're supposed to spend the meter. Yeah, they tech. It's not like you can like, it's not like Skullgirls where there's a burst available. There's just the meter exists, but in this game, right? In this game, it seems to me like the meter, so my initial impression was that it was going to be like Skullgirls, but it doesn't seem like the meter is nearly as restrictive. You can kind of keep the combo going for as long as you have hits on the ground and you don't take them back into the air. And a lot of characters can extend with like multiple supers and stuff and just ignore the undizzy for a little while. So in this game, it seems like it's a little bit more freeform in how long your combos can go on compared to Skullgirls. And also because it resets fast, so it doesn't seem as bad in terms of how long you can keep going. It's not like in Skullgirls, you hit on Dizzy and you hit the next attack and they just pop out, right? It's very different. I kind of expected it to be like Skullgirls. That was my initial thought, but it's less like that. Yeah, I can definitely tell that, you know, although that it's on the same engine and everything, it's definitely very different in terms of the execution. It's very different in how it works. Like, you can extend a lot actually past when the undizzy hits. Look at the level 3 work in progress. Wait, are they making level 3s for all the characters or something? That shit is so good. Oh, tight. Yeah, I'll take a look. Resets. So in this game, you know, in like Skullgirls, right? So like, look, this hit just happened, right? And so like the hit stun decay starts kicking in, right? Or whatever, right? So there's not as much hit stun to do the combo. You would think resets would be super common. And although I feel like I've seen them, it's not nearly as much as, as I expected from like Skullgirls, right? In this game, it seems like you just kind of do your combo, you take your knockdown, you go for your next bit of pressure, and then you probably usually have enough. Like, yeah, you see how fast that came back? Like, look, this is the end of the combo here. Full meter. Jump for a setup. It's gone, right? Like, it's the meter's away, so you don't have to worry about... It's not like Skullgirl where the undizzy meter stays for a long time. You know what I mean? It's not quite the same. Which is interesting. As interesting as Curly W.
Let's do it right at my pony.
That's a jam, bro. That's the classic. Cheap ass command throw. Don't kiss me, motherfucker. The meter only stays if you don't tech out and take the hard knockdown. I see. That command throw is the no means no. It's, look, bitch, get your hands off me. Don't kiss me. You're talking about Tian 6A? It's definitely not great, yeah. This is the old combo, right? This is in, like, the combo trial. That shit is so... I love 5B. That's maybe my favorite button. It's just such a satisfying... I think with this character, you just jump and hit B all the time. You jump B and 5B over and over. It's the way. Yeah. That time there was enough of the IPS to stop you from doing the combo you wanted to do. So that's like one of the rare moments where that's true. That button is absurd. The kiss from the alpaca is a command throw, yes. Yeah, this game just hit version 1.0. That's why everybody's excited in trying it. You know, the Evo announcement helps too, but I think everybody, myself included, was... I shouldn't say everybody. A lot of people were interested in trying it because of the, what's it called? The netcode. Obviously, it's a game has rollback, so I was going to give it a go. I feel like in this matchup, one thing I've noticed, so when I play against this character, I need to use a lot of 5B and 2C to just like pester in the mid-range and not let this character set up items. I feel like I needed to chase a little harder than I did. For some reason, it felt to me like I didn't get in as easily, right? So maybe I should, yeah, maybe I should chase a little bit more. I gotta think about it. I'm not sure how different the matchup is now or what the matchup looks like. You need to take your turn more. It's hard in a game you're not sure of what's plus or negative. That's just how it works. And it works for Sporgan Murloc. Thanks very much. It's hard when you don't know the game. You know, I saw people in my Skullgirls comments when I was learning the game were saying like, oh man, I don't feel so bad about getting beat up. Like, you know, I'm watching Sajam lose. I think that is good, right? Because it shows that when you're first, you know, you're new, you're going to lose in the game or whatever, right? The other thing though is I was like, you know, part of me getting destroyed is because everybody I'm playing is hella fucking good. Like when I get on a new game for the first time, if I'm not streaming it and I just go play random people online that are also new, I'm gonna beat them up pretty bad. But like when I play Skullgirls and when I play this game, I've only played good players, right? So like I've not played any player who is new, and I've played nobody else who's brand new to the game. So my experience is a little, I guess because that's the case, my experience probably looks like what more beginning players look like when they're playing, right? It's really interesting. This shit is so cheap. That's something that I've realized about creating stuff that's really cool. I think it's probably actually better for my stream to see it than for me to just play new players and beat them, to be honest. And be honest, Lone Star dropping the big Twitch Prime. Thanks very much. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. I didn't think about it until I read that. This game, yeah, I kind of agree. This game visually, you know, so one thing a lot of people said about Skullgirls is that they really struggled to tell where the fuck they got hit. A lot of people were having troubles. Even when I was watching the game, there were people who were saying stuff like, I really struggled to tell what's even happening in this game or what's going on. This game is fast too, but I think it's a little easier to see because of the lack of assists. Right? It makes it a little easier to tell. Dude, this character's 5B. Both of these characters 5B are fucked up. Not having an extra assist and everything is a little easier. Although we're watching a character who's incredibly fast, right? Like Tian is just flying around the screen. Bro, this 5B, I should probably play Pap. Look at this button. Bro, what the fuck do you mean this shit hit? Why? Why the fuck does this button go so long? Look at that neck. Why I got a thick ass neck? It just, bruh. That button is cursed. What kind of neck combo is that? Look at that neck. That shit is cheap. I mean, I'm saying that's fucked up a lot because it's the reality of the situation, you know? Fighting games are full of fucked up stuff. It's what makes them fun a lot of the times. Mag fucking neato. It's the neck code, level 2. All right, sick combo, here we go. Don't mess it up. Everybody saw that. Everybody saw that. Everybody saw Rushnick dropping the big Twitch Prime, what up? The neck code. So in the install, you just automatically have it multiple air dashes, yeah? That's just the way it works. Coaching? No coaching. Oh, he's getting his key. Okay, that's fine. I was about to jump on the stage. Yeah, that's one thing that I think the good and the bad of me playing against really experienced players is, right? Like the good, I think maybe I'll talk about it after this match actually. That's probably a good thing to talk about for YouTube too. I'm gonna run to the past to prevent coaching. Hell yeah. I think I'll chat about it for YouTube. I think it's a good idea. Good idea to thank Resnal. What up, what up? Thanks for dropping the big 14. Yeah, this game is cool. These characters are cool too. You can see that the offense from both of these characters is very strong, but it's clear that the air dash and mobility of this character. No, not the bracket. The air dash and the mobility of Tian makes it like really hard to contest in mid range without being outside of the air dash range. So like when you're not, I guess I'll show it when it resets. When you're not in air dash range, like it seems like, all right, cool, you can contest with your buttons or whatever, right? But the minute the air dash is a threat, it feels like you have to guess with 6A or just like pray, you know what I mean? Like this range is so bad. Like you're like, oh god, I need to get the fuck out of here. Yeah, this is not good. Yeah, this is pretty rough. Although I think most of the time you just block low or block overhead against this character, right? That's kind of the strat. Like this is so hard to contest. What is Tian's actual low? Is 5A low or 5B? Or sorry, 2A or 2B? Two A, B, and C are all low. Oh, bruh, that's cheap. I thought 2A might not be a low or 2B might not be a low, but if they all are, then never mind. It's over. Just gonna hit low anyway. One thing I forget about, by the way, is in this game when you're falling down, you can come down with air normals. For some reason, that's like what, you know, some games don't allow that actually. Like if you tech in uni, you can't come down with air normals. Right? It depends on the game. Most games you can tech and then do buttons on the way down. So in this game, there was multiple times where people would tech and try to do buttons on me, so I would just run under them and then punish on the other side. Tian jump A is a mid. Jumping M and jumping H are overheads, and then A is a mid. Is that correct? By the way, the stream title is still FTH instead of TFH. Look, I'm only human. I'll fix it. Fighting them herds. That'd be a fine name. Oh no. I would have just done the easiest combo of my life right there. Thanks, Ohaba. I appreciate it. I think I've gained like 130 subs today or something. Thanks everybody for being super kind. Changes to Thug. Bro, I'm down. Since they're not doing a remake of Tony Hawk's Underground, I should play Thug on stream since I'm definitely going to stream, 100% going to stream Tony Hawk Pro Skater Remaster when it comes out. 100%. So if the opponent hits A on the apples, they eat the apple and they get debuffed. If Paprika does it, does Paprika just heal? I assume that's how it works, right? Everybody heals? I thought something bad happened to the opponent if they eat it. That belly flop move is the bane of my existence. You know why? Because fucking every time I see it, I think it's a teleport, so I block cross up and I die. Yeah, I think you have to activate here, right? Even if you drop the combo, it doesn't matter that much, right? Because you have install on. Oh, sweet Jesus. This character is so fucking fast. I feel like this is one of those situations where the character is so fast, you don't even know exactly how to control it very well. That's 2 apiece. Thanks for drawing. Oh, it just gives magic back. What's the item that gives you a debuff? I thought that there was an item that you don't want to mash A on because you get a debuff. Is that broccoli? I thought there was one that hurts you. None of them. Oh, it just opens you up because you start eating and you can get hit. Okay. I'm trying to figure out the downside. So full screen, if there's an, you should just eat it, right? You're like, all right, whatever. Sure, okay. That setup seems really strong mid-screen to set up the cinnamon roll and then wait for a forward tech, and if they back tech, just push them into the cinnamon roll. That seems pretty strong. Strong as Sajam's #1 fan. What's good? You know, every time I go to Steve's stream, I always see your name at the top. The squeeze. I hate that throw animation. Look at that neck. I think start of the round 5B from Paprika just beats everything, right? Like, it's when I played against this character, I could not beat it round start. If I hit 5B, it would trade. She just wants to love you. This character's full of love. Gross. Get away from me. No, you don't even go here. That's a good idea. I should remember that if I try to throw in the corner. Whiff recovery on throws is rather fast in this game, right? So if I do a whiff throw in the corner, I should hit 5B after. That seems like a good idea. As good as Nanashi Exile. What up? Thanks for the Twitch Prime. It's, you know, normally in games that have fast throw recovery, if your opponent is not there when you throw, it's likely because they backdashed or jumped. And then if that's the case, then you should look to, what's it called? Hit a button to cover that. 5B seems good for that. 5A is better. Is it better than 5B there? No kill. Even with this, right? Well. It just went through her. Yeah, I haven't seen the level 3s yet either. I'll check them out after this match. After this match, I'll check out the level 3s and then talk about learning. Damn, that was tight. So this is the escape option that you use most of the time with Tian, right? 7D and then BAM! That was pretty cool. That's the end, right? Damn. I hate that move. Strike invuln for 8 frames. Yeah, it's vulnerable to throws, but it's strike invincible, right? So what I realize is there's a lot of times where I don't want to use it because they're close enough to throw me, so it just feels like I should just block or try to tech the throw. It doesn't feel like a great option. I did a mad-ass chunk. Yeah. This is a pretty strong tweet. If you can't remember who you main, my best advice to you is write that shit down. If you don't have a pen and paper handy, ask your opponent if you can borrow his main. His pen and paper, I'm guessing. One cool trick that MK Leo does is memorize his character's name by heart so he can fuck your shit up. Deep Laughing Bot really is next level. Make sure you write it down so you don't forget, chat room. Constantly, I'm like, who the fuck do I play? And if I didn't write it, I mean, bruh. You gotta keep that shit handy. Everywhere you go, I got my notebook right here. I just think to myself, this is who I main. I gotta write it down. This is a list of all the games and everybody I play. I'm like, who the fuck do I play? Oh, that's right. Gotta have it handy. I'm right there, Deep Life and Bomb. It's your birthday too. Happy birthday. There's a few people in here that have come in and said that their birthday is today or yesterday or tomorrow, whatever. So happy birthday, everybody whose birthday is the 20th or near the 20th. Happy birthday to all the May babies. I'd be the best if I could just remember my main. God damn it, I can't remember. I'm about to break. You know, these are the only 2 fucking characters I fight online. So it makes sense that these are the 2 in the grand finals that I watch, huh? I was like, maybe I'll learn something new about some new characters. Well. It's fucking Palm and Pap. Good old Palm and Pap chilling in the grand finals. I think I should be a Pap player, to be honest with you. For once, I didn't pick a top tier. I honestly don't know who the top tier characters are in this game. I don't think people know. There's 6 characters, but I don't think people. I don't know if there's a tier list or like people even know who's top tier. I just picked that character because she looked cool, the dragon character, and the playstyle is fun. Double super is pretty good. I gotta tell you what. Both of these characters seem good to me. There's no tier list, it's 1.0. Sure, I mean, there's a new version. I don't know if it came with changes, but the game has been actually playable for quite a long time, right? People have been playing it for a long time. My character's top 6. We got cinnamon rolls and hookers. It's a good reason to play a character. Cinnamon rolls are great. She's a sheep and has dogs. She's a sheepdog. Yeah, they did some smart stuff with what these animals can do for sure, right? Like the llama being the one that summons all the fruit and stuff and having a long neck, or the alpaca, I guess. Same idea. They did a good job with these characters. I think they're all really cool. She's a dog sheep instead of a sheepdog, I guess, yeah. This character is fucked. Like, look at that shit. That shit is so fucked up. This is a 4-button game. It's 3 attack buttons, ABC or light, medium, heavy, and then the special button, which is your magic. Look at this: cross up, dive bomb, cross up overhead, air dash back over. Bro, come on, man. KI doesn't have a puppet character. Yeah, it does. It has Gargos. Yeah, punish on the cross canter. Not a big punish, though. That's a summoner. I mean, this is kind of like a summon character, too. You don't necessarily control a puppet. Like, who's the puppet character? Who's controlling a puppet in this game? Is it this character? I mean, I guess you make them do stuff, but... Is it Oleander? I mean, Arya is kind of like that, too. Arya has... They're like assists that you call and they help you while you're fighting, I guess. Gargos can tell the minions and summon him and make them do stuff, too. I love that this game and Skullgirls both does the rematch into new stage as well, by the way. That's not what happened there, but I think that's one of my favorite features in a fighting game. Constantly seeing a different stage every match is really cool as a viewer. You know what I mean? It's like, as a spectator, it's so dope to see a different match or a different stage every game. In other fighting games, it's like whatever the stage is, it's the stage, you know? Like, you're locked into that stage unless someone goes back to character select. It's a nice feature to have, for sure. I like it a lot. I feel like I should be a Paprika player the more I watch this character. I'm not somebody who picks training stage most of the time. I know what you mean, though, about people who always run training stage. It's mostly in games where the netcode is bad, so they're like trying to make the netcode not shitty by picking training stage. I don't know if that helps or not, to be honest. I do know that there's the big raiding party. Was good. I don't understand it. I don't care. I love this game and Skullgirls' way of handling rematch being a different stage every time. I think that shit's dope. This shit is so good. This character is like if Chaos had a really fucked up air dash, right? And air jump buttons. I like both of these characters a lot. These characters are cool. So, This character summons dogs, and her big summon is that giant dog you see there. And they have a certain amount of actions or health until they go away. She uses her magic to summon the dogs. So the magic meter is the meter next to super. You see a super on the bottom. It says super under it. That's the super meter. Next to it is the magic meter. That's the one you see in that big 10 smackaroos.
Buy yourself a nice big dinner.
Thanks very much. Yeah, this character has the magic that summons little dogs, and you use the magic meter to summon them, and then they can do actions to help mix up and make your offense better. Like that little dive bomb dog that you just saw, the little one with the propeller tails up here. This dive bomb, that's an overhead, for instance. Thanks for the 10 smackaroos. I don't know what the plan is for big dinner, but it's covered. Thanks to everybody who's donated. Yeah, most characters it seems like can combo off throws in this game, huh? Maybe like not Arizona. That's a command throw, yeah. I think Paprika or Palm I would like, yeah. They seem more maybe a little bit more my style than Tian, probably. I also want to try Oleander. Oleander's cool too. Yeah, people pick training stage to avoid lag or, you know, online lag or to make the stages not laggy or whatever. I mean, the hope is that your fighting game just doesn't have stages that constantly make frames drop and has good netcode so you can just pick whatever stage you want, which this game and Skullgirls both have, right? So is that different than her regular throw? Is this a throw with the dog? Is that what this is? Is this the dog throw? Is that different? Or is this just a regular throw? That's a regular throw? Okay. Because that's the dog she always has out, right? Alright. Yeah, that dog's always around, right? It's the flying dog and the little grounded dog and the big dog that are the ones that show up, right? That shit is so... The fact that you can air dash cancel normals in this game is really cool, but it's really fucked up with characters like this, whoever jump C or whatever. Oh, sweet Jesus. This character is so fucked up. So to get the dog out, you have to use magic, right? To get the big dog? I don't know how this game handles unblockables, but I'm guessing that's the idea. Yeah, it takes full magic to summon him, right? Do you have to do a super to summon the biggest dog, or do you just use magic to summon him? 3 magic for Big Mama, super 2 for Big Papa. I see. Do they do different things, the both of them? Or is it the same? They do different things too. All right. Okay, I see. Yeah, I assume this game, like most fighting games, doesn't have true unblockables. They're just hard to blockable. It's like technically possible to block all the setups, although difficult. One 1.0 didn't change balance a lot, really? That's interesting. The characters all seem cool to me. It doesn't seem to me like any of the characters were not unique and strong. Like all of them seem like they had good stuff. I love that the dog is constantly spinning, trying to like follow who's who. Yeah, they all look cool. I like the personalities of the characters, and the way they play has been fun so far. Another question for people who are familiar with Palm. Can the character do the dog actions in block stun? Or do you have to be out of block stun? Can you like hit a move during pressure and activate the dog? Or does there have to be a gap that would activate it? Does the dog summons go away if she makes a hit? So let's say like there's a gap, a big enough gap for her to try to mash the dog action, and then she gets hit. Does the dog keep going? Like if she gets hit. So let's say there's a gap and you mash something. She does get stuff. The dog stops only if she gets hit. Okay. So you can't like defensively mash a dog summon and then take a trade that's favorable. Jesus Christ. That double super shit seems so strong. That right there seems great. That hit me a lot, by the way. This low into the dive bomb, that hit me quite a bit. Yeah, I get the sense that as much super meter as you can have, you can just loop it, right? So it's like, it's just, no matter, whatever your super meter is, you just loop whatever it is. Dive bomb is an overhead. Yeah, the little propeller dog is an overhead. That seems to me like the strat with this character is when you get the hit, in any way, shape, or form, or when you're in neutral, activate dive bomb guy. Because dive bomb guy just gives you like that option from mad far to threaten an overhead. And she already has good lows that are really far range. So just having that also seems really useful for setups, right? Because you have the overhead dog to do the splash or whatever, right? And then you also have the air dash over, so it seems like a really strong tool to have in neutral or for pressure. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that their strategy in the beginning was to just make everybody wild and then change it up. I think games like that are always... That's punish, yeah. Games like that are always fun, you know what I mean? That's kind of like what most people try to do with games. You want the character... You want the characters to all be doing cool stuff that's cheap. Yeah, that's it. That's the end of the set. This was... I think I saw some of this in person. I don't remember it, but I think I saw some of this in person. I don't remember exactly when this happened. But this is in the side room, the arcade room at CEO. The thing about that character is like her ability to just put these big ass hitboxes on the screen and also have really strong offense makes her seem really good to me. She seems super strong. I have to mess with more characters. I'm thinking I might like Pap or I might like Oleander. I want to try that character. I haven't really seen a lot of footage of what Oleander even does, to be honest. Reading, that's cool with me. I liked Chaos, and he reads. That's his thing. He reads the book. The pages flip when he does his concentrate. Fireballs, teleports, big buttons. Big buttons is cool with me. Okay, so this is from Frosty. This is on the official channel for the game too, which is great. I love that this is already on the channel for Main 6, right? This is the Main 6 dev team. This is the channel for Frosty. Tight. I want to watch this match because it has Oleander in it. So I don't really know much about what this character does in context of a match, right? I was in training mode with the character, so. And yeah, it's Lone Star who's in the chat. What up, what up? So I just want to see air fireballs, air dash back, put out the trap at the end to back the other character up. Jump air fireball seems very strong. Maintaining an air action after doing something like jump air fireball is really good, by the way. Back throw. And side switch. That looked like a drop right there. 5B the God. The God button. Wow, it seems like... Am I wrong that it seems like Tian is doing way more damage in this build? That combo looked like it did a shit ton for something that was not that much. Yeah, this trap out seems really good. Does the trap go away when she gets hit? Oh, well, you tried. Yeah, doing air dash H into 5B, 5C, 236B is something I have to do a little bit more. Only the EX trap stays. Okay. So it seems like the neutral for this character, the plan is, what's it called? Try and fish for TK Fireball and the assists, right? And then, or the traps, and then put out your big jump button. That button, jump C or jump 2C. Damn, she's getting smoked. destruction for Professor Beef.
Greatest herring commentary.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Jesus Christ. What in the fuck kind of combo was that? Let me watch this. Confirm. Super on the ground. Oh, you just can loop this with magic? What the hell? You can fly cancel that? Does that work outside of the install, by the way? Does anybody know about the killer who dropped the big sub? What up? You can just fly. It's the fly cancel on the 236L, right? I didn't know that. I knew you could fly cancel 236M. It seems like, from my mortal understanding so far, Oleander cannot get any fucking space in neutral. Alright, so that's the Fred summon on level 2. Got pancaked against the wall. That was the Hilda drill. He lasts for a long time, too. Yeah, I guess teleport in when you have Fred out's probably pretty strong. Damn, jump 2C hit and then drop the combo. So, it seems to me, like most characters, it's tough for this character to stop 5B and air dash M and H, right? Like, most characters are kind of struggling to do something to put buttons on the screen to make this character not just dash for free. Although, I guess those traps work there. Oh, time. Jesus. The dock is on hold back the block. That was sick. That 5B is so good. It's so fast. Look. Help. Help. I gotta use more air dash B, huh? Yeah, the fact that you can do the air read and then put out the projectiles after seems really strong. This character seems fun. I think Oleander looks really fun to me. Well, dead. No, not dead, but... That shit is fucked. I gotta learn that combo. That was fucked up. Oh my god, that did so much fucking damage. Fireball trap TP is always the order? Oh, really? This shit is brutal. This character's getting destroyed. I was here to see Oleander footage. Help! Well. Yeah, I guess we're just dead. Yeah, this character Tian seems pretty good. Seems pretty oppressive too. That was good air to air. Oh my goodness. Is the fly cancel off of 2C plus? It doesn't seem like it, right? Can you just 6P after? This shit. Help! 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 Flight cancel off 2C is +5. Jesus. Tian players all gorillas, huh? Oh my god, she's dead. Okay, let's think about this. So the combo was air dash C, 5B, 5C, 236M, fly H, jump M, H, H, M, H, H, or BC, C. Ground string, launch, BC, BC, into 236B, into H, and then that was going to be the finisher, right? Jesus. That does so much damage. This is just destruction. This shit seems so hard to deal with. Just do it anyway. The combo drops, whatever. Just keep doing it. Oh my, you help. Someone help. Chat room, we need... This is not good. This character, why is that air dash L or A hitting just like instantly? For no goddamn reason. 9 times? This is fucked up. That looked like a crossover. And 1 anti-air. That combo was cool. Put out an orb. Oh. Oh. Yeah, she has to spend magic to combo off the throw, right? Back throw. When you're not in the corner or something. You just gotta wait for the jump. Wow, that was actually mad far. Oleander's jump normals look really fun. Like, they seem like super satisfying. Get the summon. Is the goal always to get the summon for this character? It seems pretty strong. This is pre 1.0. It's from Frosty Faustings. Wow, you can get jump, fireball, corner. These are cool combos. And magic at the end, and the orb is out. That was pretty tight. That was pretty cool, I have to say. Yeah, Oleander is pretty cool. I'm interested in trying this character. I like the jump buttons, and I like the fireball, and I like the orbs, the traps a lot. It's just Tian is just so degenerate, right? Like, it's very clear. As clear as a wake up super. So I've been playing Tian. But I want to try Oleander as well. Bro, these buttons are humongous. Damn, all you got off of that was magic? That's rough. It's rough as me not thanking Kokonoe Lover. Thanks very much. Oh, missed. That was 2. Bro, that shit seems brutal. If the character is plus after the fly cancels, can you even 6p the next normal? Like, if this character is doing jumping M and then, or jumping B, standing C, like fly, air dash B, can you even contest that? Like, it seems like it's so fast that you probably can't. No, not if their pressure is perfect. Jesus, why? Watch anything with MPK playing? Okay. When I want to check out some Oleander, I'll check out MPK. I'll keep that in mind. People have brought up that name a few times in the chat, so that's good advice.